Alright, welcome to Mastering Astral Projection. This is day 69. So we're doing the big wheel technique again today. And the other thing in the chapter that I haven't covered is setting achievable goals. So if you start reaching a plateau in your progress, take a look at the things in your exercises that you haven't been getting the best results out of. Go back and work on those until the results start getting better. So I've been bouncing around a bit, going from thing to thing, trying to increase my body's awareness of feeling, of getting any sort of sensation out of my body. And I feel like it's getting a little bit better. I'm starting to get more sensation out of my body. Still really working at it, though. It's not coming very easily. And I do feel, I'm feeling a little bit more like my body's falling asleep in particular areas. So and even now as I talk, I feel like I have a little bit of a pulsing up in my shoulders. I do tend to feel like I get aches in my neck. It's really interesting. I guess they would say that I am not relaxing enough, but it could also be that I'm doing all my practicing sitting up. I don't do my practicing laying down, although I did do that yesterday. I tried laying down instead of sitting up, but I really want to do this sitting up, so it's kind of what I keep practicing doing that. And ideal conditions for practicing an exit. So, you know, anytime your body's tired, your mind is sharp is a good time to try an OBE exit. So he also talks about stimulants. They can help to keep the mind awake and put the body to sleep, but it's finding that balancing point where the body is stimulated is kind of difficult. So he's not a big proponent of stimulants unless you really know how to take just the right amount to keep your mind stimulated and allowing the body to fall asleep. If you wake in the middle of the night and are physically tired but mentally unable to get back to sleep, you should practice. If you wake up from a nap and you're deeply relaxed, immediately try and do an OBE exit. So those are the things that I haven't really tried, is doing the exit directly from like waking up in the middle of the night. Other places that I've read or heard say that the minute you wake up and you're laying in bed, don't move, stay exactly where you are, and try to do an exit from that point. But it's hard to remember actually, because the first thing you want to do is roll over. So drive and motivation are critical. Placing something across the room that you really want to go get, so your favorite food or your favorite drink or something, is one thing that he suggests, or even something that you love, to try and propel the body to move in that direction. If you normally practice in the evening, practice in the morning, or vice versa. If you usually do your energy work sitting up, try lying down, or vice versa. If you normally wear clothes, try wearing none, or vice versa. Try exercising after taking a hot shower, or to help you relax. If you customarily have long routines, you might even break them up into shorter sessions. I need to try that, because I was doing this for an hour and 15 minutes today, which seems like a long time. I was really having a hard time staying awake, and my head was kind of bobbing a bit, and so I was really trying to stay in it, because being on that edge of sleepiness is really critical. So, you know, Brian throughout the book talks a bit about getting bored, and he has different exercises that I've mentioned throughout the book to prevent boredom, or things to do while you're getting bored. So I guess it does take a really long time, and there is the chance of being bored sometimes. So I was bored today, and I started moving into just doing the throat throttling and focusing on the third eye center and just meditating and keeping my mind blank, rather than continually going over these exercises, because after a while it just gets to be kind of rote. Especially when you're teetering on sleepiness, then sometimes it gets really frustrating, because you're so tired and you're still trying to stay awake and you're trying to focus on all these exercises, etc. So anyway, we have one more session before we move into week 11, so I'm hoping to get results soon, because haven't gotten what I'm looking for. So anyway, see you tomorrow.